So I would be driving at night and random streetlights would either switch on or they would switch off as I was driving. It was never like the same street light, and it was always at different locations where I was. And it wasn't because the sun had just set and it was time for the street lights to go on. It was completely dark, and they would just randomly switch on or switch off. And there were also times when my sister was in the car as well, and she would also notice it. Like, we'd both notice it at the same time. So it wasn't just me. But it stirred a real curiosity in me. I was just, it was so peculiar that it was happening quite frequently, and I would always notice it. And I was just like, I really wondered why it was happening, like what was happening. And, quite a few years down the line, I'd booked a session with a psychic reader, and, it occurred to me to ask the question and see, what their opinion was, what they thought it could be. And the psychic reader said that it was my spirit guides trying to communicate with me. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, that is so interesting. And now fast forward again quite a few years, and it was just, not long ago now, when I started my self-development journey and going within. And so that's also when I became awakened to my own spirituality. And I also had started receiving messages and guidance, started dreaming quite a lot, and I realized my own psychic abilities. And it was then that my spirit guides actually confirmed that, that yes, that was them trying to actually get my attention. And so I just thought it was so, so fascinating. It was so interesting. It was because it was so peculiar that I was noticing, and, that's what stirred that curiosity in me, and to start questioning. And so the reason why I wanted to share that is to ask you, is there something peculiar that you are noticing in your life? Could your spirit guides potentially be trying to get your attention, or, trying to communicate with you?